What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. Today we got a special one for you. We're at the final table of the 2017 Rochester, New York Regionals, held at the awesome, friendly local gaming store, Millennium Games. Thanks to Travis and Jim for running an awesome event. Thanks for all the players for coming from different provinces, different countries, different states to play here at this regional and in the finals. It's an all-Canadian finals. Yes. We have done it again, as you've seen in all the Millennium Games videos, store championships from the past couple of years, regionals from the past couple of years. We have stormed over the wall and have come down here to Winterfell to kill, pillage, steal all the prizes, and take the tournament. So on the right, we have Alex from Toronto. On the left, Philippe from Montreal. No, this is not an NHL game here. It's not the Canadiens versus the Leafs. It's just some Game of Thrones players from Canada. And we got Late Summer Feast flipped on the left into Noble Cause. We got Night's Watch, Rains of Castamere against Lannister Rains of Castamere. So another match just like we saw in the last top 4 game. And both these guys obviously winning their top 4 games, meeting here at the finals. But Rains of Castamere seems to be a popular agenda here in the top 4 and finals for this tournament. Got a Dupe Tyrion, Burnman, and a Great Hall on the Lannister side. We got Benjen sitting on Longclaw, maybe? Practice Blade? Not sure. But we got Santa Claus, Builder at the wall, beside him there, and a Great Hall on the other side. So second Great Hall, we got the Lannister player going first here. And Tywin's on the board already. And I'm not sure if the Night's Watch player is playing Valor. I'm not sure we saw all the plots in his last game, but I didn't see him flipping any Valor. So Tywin may stick around for a while there. He's not in a bad spot, I don't think. But we'll see here. We will see. So we got Rose Road. There's Craven on Tywin, though. So if he does stick around, he's not attacking at this point. The Lannister decks have been known to play Rattleshirts Raiders. Confiscation, of course. So that Craven shouldn't stick around for too long, I don't think. But it's definitely going to stall Tywin a bit. Make him a defensive beast, I guess. So 3 gold saved on the Lannister side. Now we got Craster in play already. So Craster, great defense against Valar Morghulis. So, yeah. Seeing him already is trouble. And he's got a power icon. So that looks like the last game we saw James was, sorry, Philip, not James. James was the other opponent. Philip, actually in the last game, definitely had some trouble with power icons on the table. Solid Noble Lineage late in the game, but him seeing it early is going to help him out, and seeing Benjen, so he's got some power icons at least in the deck. Last game we were a little wondering if he had any power icons in there. And he's got Castle Black on the board and Satin, or Satine.
Okay, over to me.
Yep. So on to challenge this phase here. No gold on the Night's Watch side left over. He didn't use his Great Hall. So he's obviously playing a higher curve of characters. But he's got a couple of them on the board already. Not sure why. I'm not sure why he wouldn't use it on Craster even. He's unique.
Cards in hand.
At least try to save a gold there. But hey, we gotta watch for the Late Summer Feast. Forced reaction there, drawing some cards for the Lannister player. Got to see if they remember this. Philip is a very honorable player. He's usually good at reminding his opponent and triggering it.
Intrigue, stealth, react.
So intrigue challenge here, Tyrion, stealth and Craster, triggering to get 2 gold, obviously.
Action before defender. Nope, nothing before defender.
And Satin will come in for the 1 strength block.
Okay.
And we're going to see Castle Black used here. Oh, sorry, 2 strength block. No, we got no wall. Sorry, no wall in play, just Castle Black.
1. Widow's Wail.
So Widow's Wail coming out here on Tyrion.
Currently 6-1.
So win by 5. But Castle Black's going to be triggered. And we're going to have a Treachery on that. So he's looking to get a range trigger off turn 1. No questions asked here.
Anything else?
He's going to do what he needs to do to get it off. And, yeah, he's going to start off putting the pressure on here. Oh, he's looking to hit the hand of his opponent.
And then the last one goes to decline.
So he empties the hand of his opponent. Only has 3 cards. So he chooses 2 to get rid of from the 2 gold spent from Wardens of the West. And then the Intrigue Claim comes in and empties Philip's hand. Wow. Hitting hard to start off here. Wow, what a difference in the beginning of the last game where we saw the Lannister Rains, Philippe against James Booker, Lanny Rains in the last video. But yeah, completely different start here with this Lanny deck. And we got Tears on Benjen. So much happening from this Intrigue challenge. Wow. We got Treacheries flying around, Tears flying around. We got Gold Generation. We got plots flipping, plot effects going off. Hands being emptied. We're just in turn 1 here. This is the finals, my friends. This is the finals. Lannister tricks. Come on. They don't have any tricks. What are you talking about? Even with Tywin Craven, Tyrion's doing what he needs to do to take it for the family here and lead the way. Little Tywin's scared over there in the corner. But Tywin with Renown and the strength buff off gold, still great on defense, so I usually don't mind when he has Craven on him out of all the characters. Just having those 3 icons, yeah, I'll use them on defense all day, every day. So we got Intrigue Challenge 5 strength coming in. Oh no, it's 4. It's 4. Yeah, no wall. Philip's messing me up thinking the wall is out there too, but only 4 strength Intrigue. Tyrion should get a trigger here.
Unopposed, so I draw a card right now, right?
No trigger off Tyrion. We got the forced reaction draw though off of Late Summer Feast. And Intrigue Claim is a Treachery. So nice pull. 2 Treacheries gone now. Power for unopposed on the Nice Watch side. No power on the Lannister side, but I think he's okay with that.
Okay, so he dies.
End of phase. Benjen's going to get 2 more power, shuffle back into the deck, obviously. So it was a practice blade on him that goes back to hand.
There. And I got Dominance. Yeah, you get Dominance.
And Dominance goes to the Lannisters. So 3-1 for the Nice Watch player after round 1. Quite an interesting start here. This game is exciting already, and I like it. And if you do, make sure you hit that like button. If you like these Thrones videos, hit that subscribe button, guys. Hit that alarm bell button beside the subscribe button to be notified when we go live or post new videos. And if you want to support the channel, you can do so in the link, or click in the link in the description below, and donating on patreon.com/Rob's Gaming Table. So Confiscation on the right, flipped into Here to Serve. So we got Maester Aemon probably coming in here. And Confiscation, of course, we knew was coming soon to get rid of that Craven off of Tywin.
I'll go first.
And I think Lannister player just chose himself to go first. And he's going to get Craven off there. And of course, Maester Aemon chosen, shuffles up the deck. They're going to draw 2 cards for the draw phase. So 2 Treacheries gone. Could be trouble for the Lannister player here. I'm sure he's got effects he wants to cancel across the board, but oh, sorry, the Nice Watch player is going first. My bad. I think Lannister player won and chose the Nice Watch player to go first.
Next Dutchman by 1. Practice blade. Yep.
And we got Practice Blade back out on the table.
1 card, no. Okay. Flex 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 for Tywin.
Tywin's got a dupe. So Bowen Marsh is the character on the far side there. I was just looking him up. It's cost 6, strength 4, intrigue and power, Lord and Steward. During intrigue challenges, each Steward character you control gains insight. He also has +1 reserve, and he's sitting on a practice blade also. So he's got a strength buff off that and a military icon, so he is a Tricon, and 5 strength right now.
One for a Great Hall.
3rd Great Hall for the Lannister player. No issues with economy for unique characters.
2, 4, 6.
And Ilan Payne hits the board for free, basically.
Do you have any cards in hand?
Yep, one.
One card in hand, okay. And I assume you don't have an action before I do anything? Alright, so I want to trigger him on Maester Aemon. Just to need one.
So he's debating here, triggering Ilan Payne right now to kill
Do come up.
Maester Aemon. So he doesn't, passes on that, plays another action, putting a dupe in play on Pycelle. And it sounds like he wants to keep him just for the intrigue strength. Still has quite a bit of gold to spend, too. He's got Tyrion on the board, too. That's going to help him generate some gold, most likely.
I'll trigger him on Aemon.
So we got Ilan Payne knelt.
But of course. Pulled that treachery from my hand last time.
And yeah, with no treachery, he's not going to be able to cancel Aemon, so Aemon's going to save himself.
3, 4, 5.
But at least Aemon's knelt.
Power land. We gotta try it. No action before challenge.
Likewise.
So no pre-challenge actions. Here we go with the Lannister, or the Night Watch player.
Set 10 and intrigue.
10 strength intrigue challenge.
And another steward.
Standing a steward character.
10 strength intrigue?
Yeah. 5, 6, 10. Yeah.
Okay.
Using Satine's ability. Which I misunderstood, I think, in the last video. I thought it was after he wins, but I think it's just when he goes in the challenge.
My challenge?
No, I mean it's yours.
That's what I meant, sorry.
Yeah, sorry, it's
won.
after Satine is knelt.
Okay.
We're down.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Whatever. Should have triggered Tyrion, but whatever.
So he forgot to trigger Tyrion again on the intrigue challenge to help buff Tywin there on the defense.
Power challenge.
And now we got a power challenge. 5 strength.
On a ghost?
No defenders.
No reaction.
Takes unopposed. Steals the only power off the Lannister player's house guard, leaving with just a power on Tywin.
Okay.
So even though the Lannister player looks to have a nice economy set up, lots of dupes, great characters on the board, an amazing first turn start, is behind in power right now, 5-1. But has a pile of gold, cards in hand, could have a Hound or a Burnman in there. Has a Burnman on the table already, I guess, so he doesn't need the other military icon. If he's got a Hound in play in hand, he'd be able to get a lot of unopposed power here when it goes to his turn.
Okay. Intrigue, stealth.
We got an intrigue challenge for 6.
Reaction.
There's a Tyrion trigger. It's 2 gold.
Reaction.
We got a range trigger, of course. Are we going to see Wildfire Assault?
Play.
And it's power behind the throne for a stand, so we can get a 3rd challenge off. Makes sense. Makes complete sense. Get Tywin stood up there, get some extra renown.
Unopposed. Flame.
So empties the hand of the Night's Watch player again. Getting Thorin Smallwood out of hand. Takes an unopposed power. So should be an unopposed military challenge here with the Burnman. 2 strength, another unopposed power. Kills the builder at the wall.
Stand token on
And of course Tywin's going to stand using the stand token.
Rebellion.
And comes in on an unopposed
Flame 1, renown.
power challenge, obviously. And gets renown, unopposed, steals a power. And quickly, the Lannister player has shot up to 7 power here. To 4 now on the other side. So taking his commanding lead. Let's see if he can keep it up here.
Top decking mode.
Top decking on the Night's Watch side is not good. It's gonna have him falling behind for sure, I think. Until he can... Oh, so he's got to call in the banners. Gonna get 4 gold off that. Into... counting coppers, so we're going to see some card draw on the Lannister side. And if the Night's Watch player is able to flip into Rains, he's going to be able to use the Virus Riddle to copy and get a whole bunch of cards off of his opponent's plot.
You said I was going first, right?
But he's got to win that intrigue challenge by 5, and at this point, it's not looking like that's going to be a possibility. So Alex has been playing this Lannister Rains deck. Feels like the entire second edition since the card was released, the Reigns of Casimir Agenda. He plays it every game night kit, every tournament he's driven to down here in Rochester. It feels that way at least. Alex, correct me in the comments below if I'm wrong. But it's definitely a deck he's been focusing on when he plays, and I think that's definitely helped him out a lot. He doesn't have to think much, I don't think, when he's making his decisions in his deck. He knows when he sees his setup hand. You would think if you played a deck that much in competitive play, you would just know if it's a good start or not. And I find he may not play as much anymore, and you can see in these videos reading his opponent's cards here and there, but here he is at the finals, playing a deck he feels very comfortable with. And then he's been refining and tweaking over time. It's been aging well like a fine wine, and we all know Lannister Rains has been consistent and has been forced to reckon with in different variations. And it's done well for him. But yeah, he is a great player I've been playing with since early first edition days for myself. First tournament I ever went to, he was my second opponent. And I'll never forget that. So thanks to Alex for running tournaments in Toronto. And still playing the game after all these years. He's been playing actually since it was a collectible card game. So he's, I guess, our longest running Thrones player in our quote-unquote Greater Toronto Hamilton area meta. And it's good to see him here at the finals. He's got Cello on the board now, saving I think 3 gold there. How much happened on the Night's Watch side of the board? But still has to marshal. So we got a bodyguard on Tywin. 2 gold now left. Is he gonna marshal anything else? That counting coppers, did he draw into his 3rd treachery? That's the real question. If he did, I'm sure he would have done it already. Would have seen Ilan Payne take a swing at Maester Aemon and treachery fly out of there and cancel that Aemon save and get rid of Aemon for good. And he's just sit on 2 gold. Over to the Night's Watch player for marshalling here. Steward at the wall. And we got Long Claw. And a practice blade on guy I can't remember his name again. Bowen Marsh. Bowen Marsh is the name I was looking for. So he has all 3 icons. He's got renown and +1 strength. And Long Claw is giving him another +1 strength, right? Practice blade, Long Claw. Yeah, each giving a +1 strength there. So he's 6 strength right now, has renown, and a military icon.
Military for 2.
So military challenge with the Burn Man, 2 strength. Trying to see if we can get Bowen Marsh to kneel on a defense here.
Okay.
No defenders. Steward at the wall is going to be chosen for claim. Yeah, he might be holding on to a treachery there, maybe looking for the Castle Black to be burnt on Bowen Marsh, take Bowen Marsh down. Treachery the Castle Black or Nightmares the Castle Black.
Power, stealth Bowen Marsh.
I think a power challenge here with Tyrion, stealthing Bowen Marsh. Should be unopposed. Oh no, sorry, Craster's got a power icon from the Noble Lineage attachment right now.
Unopposed.
No defenders.
Okay, we're gonna Reactions unopposed, claim 1.
Lots of power being gained here. It's not looking good for the Night's Watch player. Lannister player is now in a fierce lead. 10 power to 3 power.
4, 5, he's 6 strength currently, right?
Okay.
So now here's where Alex decides. Does he do the intrigue challenge? Can he get it through? Lots of intrigue across the board. Can he win by 5? Can he trigger his agenda to flip into a scheme plot? Does he even care? Does he need to try to stop his opponent from doing that? So lots of choice has to be made here before he decides to do a challenge or pass to the Night's Watch player. You got to remember Castle Black's on the board too. So that can be used to buff a character and stand him right back up to be ready for offense. And that's it. He's going to play safe. Pass over to the Night's Watch player for his challenges. And just try to play defensively. Maybe gain some power on Tywin. Maybe stop the range trigger. Try not to lose too hard on the claim. Or lose it all, maybe.
Intrigue. Reaction.
So intrigue all in. Satin trigger used to stand Bowen Marsh.
13.
I think it's 13 strength, he said.
Reaction with Tyrion.
Yep.
Tyrion trigger remembered here and gets 2 gold.
There's a 13, right?
Yep.
So Tywin is sitting at, I believe, 10 strength right now. And Aelin Payne, that's 14. Doesn't even need to put Shella in there. But remember, Rains can be triggered on the defense. Does he have enough buffs or way to stand or some other shenanigans to get win an intrigue challenge by 5 on the Lannister side on defense? I think you can win by 4 right now with what's on the board. We know Widow's Wail is trapped under Tyrion.
And no cards in hand, right?
No card in hand.
I will, let's see here, so I can no, so I'll just block for 14.
So 14 defense here.
Yep.
Renown.
And that should be enough to win. Tywin gets a renown.
Power.
Opposed.
And we got an unopposed power challenge.
Claim. Renown.
So Night's Watch players at 6 power now.
I got 7 for Dom.
And dominance to the Lannisters. Lannister player, so yeah, 8, 11 power. So 11 to 6.
Supposed to get rid of that earlier.
Yeah, no problem.
So Lannister player still probably has a march to the wall. Still has a valor, I'm sure. And he's going to play retaliation into calling the banners.
Going first, you get 5.
So 5 gold gained on the calling the banners. Not a bad hit on that one. But Night's Watch player being forced to go first. And then he's going to have to deal with 2 claim coming back at him here. And top decking again. 2 cards. Did he get anything to help him here? A dupe on Satin, and that's going to be it. Saving a card. Nope.
Triple wielding.
He's got another practice plate on Bowen Marsh, getting him another +1 strength.
Be the end this turn.
2, 4, 5, and 2 for Tywin. And no cards in hand, right?
Yeah. That's the difference. Couldn't draw cards this game.
Yeah, you heard Philippe say lack of card draw is definitely huge. So that's been the difference in this game, obviously, from his previous games winning to get up to this point. Is he's just not seeing the draw. And Lannister players just been able to get what he needs and keep a full hand.
Intrigue.
So intrigue challenge all in.
Response.
Try to reaction.
Yes, that'll be fine.
In reaction to Stan, the Steward character off Satin.
8.
Got Tyrion getting gold.
14.
14. Okay. I got 1, 2.
So extra gold this turn for Tywin.
7 here, so he's 13.
Can Tywin defend on his own? That's the question.
So I will block for 17.
So blocks for 17. Philippe's just going to
Good game, man.
concede the game there and knows he's going to lose, coming back
Jesus.
on the defense with the Lannister player able to shoot through there with some unopposed. And congrats to Alex O'Shea, winner of the 2017 Rochester Regional Championship held at Millennium Games. Congrats to you, buddy. Well played. As we saw there, you can see his previous videos if you haven't already in the tournament, see how he got to this point. But thank you, everyone who donates on patreon.com/Rob's Gaming Table. You guys all making these videos possible, including Alex O'Shea. You saw his name scroll by in the credits there. He's been donating on Patreon for a couple months now, and I appreciate that a ton. Thanks to everyone else who does, and thank you if you're thinking about it and want to do it. You can click the link in the description below. Help support these videos, help support the channel, help keeping this going. And at least thanks for being here, and hit that like button, subscribe, and we got more tournament videos coming for you guys, so stay tuned to the channel. Gen Con coming up too.